Welcome to my series, Double Your Dollars. I am so excited that you're here. I'm so excited that you're joining me because this is a passion project that I have. Before we get this whole series kicked off, let me introduce myself. My name is Aaron Goodwin. I am a W-2 employee. I'm a Senior Vice President of Sales for MHG Hotels based here in Indianapolis. I'm also an elite 10X business coach for Grant Cardone and the team at 10X. I'm a real estate investor, a house flipper, and I also am a husband and a girl dad. We have a dog. We live here in Indianapolis, and that's a little bit about me. But let me tell you why this is such a passion project for me and why I want to share this with the world. The reason why that it's a passion project for me is because there's this tone out there right now, this message out there right now that you have to quit your job in order to become a millionaire. You have to quit your job in order to become wealthy. And that's just not true. And there's a lot of these influencers and these TikTokers out there that are saying, how they've gone off and made all this money and great for them. But that's not everybody. The statistic is 90% of new businesses fail. And I don't want you to be one of those people that get out there. And I'm not calling you a failure out of the gate. You might have this amazing idea and you could run through a wall and be uber successful. But when the statistics are that 90% of new businesses fail, why leave your W-2? Why not just focus on increasing your income at your W-2, living at the same amount of means that you've been used to, and taking all that excess income that you're making and invest it into revenue producing assets and moving yourself from W-2 employee to investor versus W-2 employee to business owner to corporation to then investor. There's a lot of risk. There's a lot of liability when you go in and being a business owner. If you're a W-2 employee, you're leveraging other people's resources, you're leveraging other people's money, and you're in a safer environment with lower risk. So that's why I want to get onto this show and show people that you don't have to leave your job to become this ultra wealthy millionaire. You can have a W-2 job and do the best at that job and increase your income at that job, get promoted at that job, and take that extra income that you start to make and invest it into things that fuel your wealth, that fuel your future success, that fuel that generational wealth that people talk about. And you can get into things that get you money quicker. So for this entire series, what I want to do is show you that me, a W-2 employee, has created multiple flows of side income, and I'm going to show you dollar for dollar how that matches up and how I plan to double my dollars over the next 365 days. So with that said, every other week as I get my paycheck, I'm going to have a scoreboard going and I'm going to talk through all the things that I've done. I'll have clips of everything that I do throughout the week all mashed together so you get an idea of what I'm doing to double my income, to continue to increase my income so that I build wealth for my family. The big competition for me right now is to double my W-2 income over the next 365 days and to show the world that it can be done and you don't have to leave your W-2 gig just to become this millionaire. So how do I plan on doing this? Well, I'm going to do it exactly how my mentor, Grant Cardone, does everything that he does. I'm going to set massive goals. I'm going to take massive action. And that will produce me massive results. How do I know that? Because I've been doing it for the past 2 years, and now I'm getting online to document it to show you that you can absolutely do this too. I don't want these to be extra long segments. I want these to be 10, 15-minute videos talking about everything that I've done over the past 2 weeks and showing you the results from those actions over the past 2 weeks to prove that this absolutely can be done and you can do it. You can do it as well. So how do I plan on doing this besides the massive goals, the massive action? Well, I have my W-2 job. I have a real estate business on the side that we do long-term rentals. We have an Airbnb and we do house flips. So that's how some of that income is going to come in. I also have a coaching business that teaches people how to get started in real estate with leveraging other people's money and not using any of their own money. I also have a 1099 contract coaching as a 10X Business Elite coach for Grant Cardone. So you will see how all of these side hustles match up and make this to exceed my salary. And these are all things that you absolutely can do yourself. Do they take a lot of work? Absolutely they do. But if you want massive results, you got to take massive action. You got to step forward in life. You can't sit there and drink beer every single weekend and play video games at 11 o'clock at night. You're going to have to do things like sit here on a Friday night at 7:30 p.m. filming this video so that other people can see that things get done versus being out at a bar with your friends. There are things that you will have to sacrifice. But if you can't sacrifice for what you want will become your sacrifice. If you want that dream car, if you want that dream house, if you want that house on the beach in Florida, if you want to be able to be charitable and give your money back, if you want these amazing things, you're going to have to do amazing things. And that's going to require sacrifice. And it's going to require discomfort. And I'm going to show you all of that. I'm going to expose all of it. There's times where I'm sitting there pulling my hair out because I don't know if we're going to be able to make our own mortgage payment. But we are investing all of our money now so that we have long-term wealth that compounds and builds so that when I'm 40, I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about going to a store and swiping a credit card. I want that for you as well. If you start investing in your future now, depending on how aggressive you are, you could be living financially free in 5 to 10 years. It's not going to happen overnight. Success rarely happens overnight. For Grant, it's taken him 30 years to be worth $8 billion. 30 years. If you don't have the patience to wait for that, you don't have the patience to be successful. Now, there are get-rich-quick schemes out there. I don't know if they work or not. I'm not trying those. I'm in it for the long game, and for everyone who follows this, I want you to be in that for the same thing, that long-term generational wealth. Now, through this whole segment, if you ever have any questions or you want to get a hold of me, feel free to send me an email directly. My email is aaron@yourmodernlegacy.com. That's Aaron at yourmodernlegacy.com. Or if you want to know anything more about the 10X community and Grant Cardone and everything amazing that we do over there, send me an email at agoodwin@grantcardoneteam.com, agoodwin@grantcardoneteam.com. You can also check out all the things that we're doing on our website, yourmodernlegacy.com. If you're interested in getting started in real estate, I have a free training, absolutely free. Doesn't cost you a thing other than just to sign in. That is at yourlegacyacademy.com/offer. So if you want to get started in real estate, you want to learn how to invest your money in real estate, that's the best way to get started because that's completely free. Doesn't cost you a thing. All you have to do is get signed up. And that's over at yourlegacyacademy.com/offer. I can't wait to spend these next 52 weeks with you, 365 days, to show you how I plan to double my dollars and how you can do it too. Get out there and be great, be successful. It is your duty, it is your obligation, and have an amazing rest of your evening.